right, so you're just going to take a moment to begin to notice your breathing and letting yourself settle into the rhythm that you find there. Just the breath coming in, going out, whatever speed it is. While you're doing that, we're going to remember or call to mind these things we've identified that while present in an exam, the idea of feeling focus, feeling easy recall, feeling what it feels like when your mind sets aside the irrelevant notes and just zooms in on the correct note. The sensation of calm when seeing the clock, that sensation that happens when you find yourself eliminating the irrelevant from the problem or question and simplifying the situation. And also that sense of just, this is good enough. So I want you to take a moment to really imagine what it would be like to be feeling focus, not forcing focus, but just the way your mind narrows down and zooms in on that one thing that's important. Everything else fading to the background, that sense of yes that can go along with that. Take a moment to really imagine what it feels like to be feeling easy recall. Just remembering all the times the word you were looking for just flows to the tip of your tongue. The concept you're looking for just pops forward. All those times of hearing someone say something or reading something and your mind just says, that's talking about this. And there it is. What it really feels like to find yourself calming down under pressure instead of speeding up. Finding yourself just calming, and perhaps even imagine that sensation of what it feels like to calm when looking at the clock instead of panicking. Simplifying a situation down to the basic points rather than getting distracted by all the side avenues and unimportant things. And just feeling what it feels like when you feel, yes, this is good enough. Good enough for this. And as you feel all of these things I've been mentioning, go ahead and let your mind show you a symbol that would represent your mind working in this desired way. Could be something in nature, an animal in the wild, a mythological figure, or even a song or a posture or a movement in your body. It might be a word. Usually the first thing that comes to mind is the best, even if it doesn't make logical sense at first. And you can go ahead and say that again. Algorithms. Exactly, algorithms. Just click, click, click. Yes, no, and or, boom, to the next step. Algorithms. I'd like you to notice how you experience algorithm. Go ahead and describe algorithm in more sensory detail. They clear, there's concise, there's a sense of liking them, a feeling all is well with the world when you see a well-built algorithm. That's, yeah, that process that just lets you know what way to go with the thinking. You can surrender that part that worries about what's next because it just flows through the algorithm. Yes. Okay, and notice this algorithm. How thinking about an algorithm, picturing an algorithm, maybe a symbol that stands for an algorithm, you notice how in that symbol is a sense of easy recall and focus, is a sense of calm when seeing the clock, is the sense of simplifying the situation instead of complicating it, and knowing this is good enough, it's flowing to the correct end. And with that now, what we're going to do is take a few breaths. I'm going to ask you to take a deep breath in while imagining an algorithm breathing into your lungs. Taking that breath in and then hold it, feeling that algorithm deep inside you, then slowly exhale, letting go of what you no longer need right now. Good. We're going to do it again. See your symbol. Breathe in algorithm. Breathe it in all the way into your belly this time. Feel it filling your belly. And then slowly exhale, releasing everything that's anything but focus, easy, recall, calm, sense of time, simplifying situations, and knowing this is good enough. Great. And then one more time in a moment, you're going to imagine the symbol and breathe in, this time imagining those qualities of algorithm filling you as well and moving into your bloodstream, circulating through your whole body. Feel algorithm in your toes this time. Big breath in, breathing in, focus, easy recall, holding that breath, letting it really circulate down to the tips of the fingers where the pen can take advantage of this, down to the toes. Slowly exhale, drop deeper into that feeling of what it's like to be algorithm. That's right. And every time that you inhale, imagine breathing in. Easy recall and focus, gentle focus. Breathing in, calm when seeing the clock. Breathing in, simplifying the situation or description. Noticing what it might begin to feel like as you continue to breathe in, what it feels like to become during a test. Algorithm. You might even go to the future, remember that time of sitting down with that 5-minute time limit, if I remember. Just noticing how different it feels now to breathe in and become algorithm. Algorithm taking the test. Easy recall and solid focus taking the test. Algorithm setting aside the irrelevant. Algorithm calming down when seeing the clock and saying yes. Go ahead and notice from beginning to end how that sensation goes of breathing in at the start and becoming algorithm. So you can just for a moment continue to enjoy breathing in the energy of algorithm as it clears, heals, organizes, and supports all of those things that are in your best interest that make it so much smoother in passing the test. Remembering that anytime you want to access this, all you need to do is to take a deep breath in, close your eyes, remember the symbol algorithm, and take 3 deep breaths, breathing in these characteristics of easy recall, focus, setting aside the irrelevant, calming down when looking at the clock, simplifying the situation, and remembering that you're filled with the feeling of this is good enough. Each and every time you practice this imagery, this can become stronger, flow quicker, until it seems almost automatic. And I kind of wonder what other situations you will find this algorithm flowing into. Now, whenever you're ready and done with that exercise, you can ever so gently just take some reorienting breaths, feeling yourself sitting there in the chair, couch, bringing back into the room with you this image and remembering how to use this imagery to help you move forward to a successful exam.